let's give Thursday's Daily Puzzle on chess.com a shot. This one's called I Dream of G7. It's white to move. Give the video a pause and try it yourself if you feel like it. Alright, G7 is this square. If my queen was on that, that would be pretty cool. Can I just go here? No. Here's the knight can take. I was thinking if the pawn takes, then I have checkmate. Oh, but I can take the knight, then go here. Right? Because if the rook takes, then there's no longer two rooks on the back rank. So if I go here, I win a knight. And then, yeah, if the rook takes, I think I can just go here. Is that the point? Is that enough, winning a knight? Because obviously black doesn't have to take this. But, I mean, winning a knight's pretty cool. I imagine for the sake of the puzzle, if I'm right, the rook will take. I don't think there's any way to stop checkmate if I get to here. I'll take a look at it for a second. Yeah, like the queen can't do anything. I'm just getting like if the pawn doesn't take. So I mean, if I take here, takes here, and then I go here. If black tries to do anything other than take my queen, I'm just checkmating on this square. And if black does take my queen, this is checkmate. So I'm threatening two different checkmates. I think absolutely. So I think this knight is just hanging. Is this it? Nice. Okay. And then I just go here. And now this is mate. That's the pause, dude. All right. Nice one on a Friday. Okay. Saw that one pretty quickly. I'm pretty proud of myself for that. Let me catch a quick little back pat, dude. All right. Yeah, so I actually saw this move relatively quickly. I mean, the puzzle's called I Dream of G7, so just thinking about how I can get my queen to G7 to get this mate right here. And I noticed that the knight is protecting the square. Otherwise, this would just work immediately, I thought, because if the pawn takes, I can take the rook. If the rook takes back, I take the other rook. And if the pawn doesn't take, I'm getting this checkmate. So then I realized that if I take this knight, this rook can't take, because then I have this idea anyway, and if the pawn takes, then this is just checkmate immediately. So this knight is hanging. So I can just take this knight for free, and if black takes back, which they do in the puzzle, I can go here, and it's a forced checkmate. If the pawn takes, I just have this mate. And that's how you win the game, dog. You know, there it is. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.